train fans, welcome back to the channel. I have another item here, got off of eBay, so let's go ahead, open it up, check it out. So yeah, this item I've had laying around for quite some time. Been waiting to open it up along with my other New Hope and Ivyland Railroad or New Hope Railroad items. So this is one of the last things to add to the set of New Hope boxcars. This is actually a quite common piece out there. It's a vintage Lionel New Hope and Ivyland Railroad McHugh Brothers lines boxcar. It's a traditional 027 size boxcar. Produced by Lionel, 1982, 1983. We got these cool old school boxcar packaging here. So that's 9454. All right, we see right there, built January 1982. Hey, now you're looking at two things made in 1982. All right, let's see here, which end. Just have some old price tag on here, but that's long gone. Really interesting to see the original price that they were selling it for. Damage the box. All that nice green paint rubbing on the back of the box for 40 years. Okay. Got a little bit of dust on top. Not sure if it was perhaps may have been displayed for a while or sitting out on a layout. It's definitely had some use. Do see some runtime on the wheels, but not too bad. I mean, other than a little dust, paint here looks to be in pretty good shape. This side as well looks pristine. Sweet. So yeah, these were really popular cars when they were released in the early 80s. You can still find quite a lot of these for sale online and for relatively inexpensive amounts. Find them on eBay, trains.com, and lots of hobby stores as well, because he's cranked out so many of these. But we finally got one here to add to the collection of New Hope and Ivyland rolling stock cars. Here's a nice thing to see on the box. Made in USA. I really wish more of these items were produced domestically. For what they charge. And we'll just give this a gentle wipe down. Some of that dust off. Here we go. A little less crusty. And since this is an older car, we're going to go ahead and give it some Labelle 107 lubricant, just so that we don't have any squeaky wheels and everything's rolling nice and smooth. Alright, looking at our car here, we have some very nice clear and crisp white lettering on the green background. This boxcar is very prototypical for back in the day, of that era. Since it is traditional scale, 027 will work on any curve that you have. Boxcar is 9.5 inches long, plus the couplers on the end. So let's see here. No springs in the truck, so yeah, it's no frills, no decorations on the bottom. Die-cast trucks. With a handbrake on the side, the ladders are just cast in there. Ribbed cast in doors, so yeah, just a very basic model here, but still it's New Hope and Ivyland, so that's always nice. It's in pretty nice shape, 40 years, no scratches to the paint. So we'll go ahead and add it to our collection of New Hope goodies. Now for a comparison, here we have the Lionel New Hope and Ivyland Railroad McHugh's Brothers line, traditional size boxcar with a scale version that was put out by MTH. So we have the same lettering more or less, of course different road number. Color on the MTH one a little bit different. This is more of an olive drab, almost like a military bomber color. Whereas this is more of has like a bit of a blue to the green. But this is in a scale size, whereas of course Lionel is not to scale. But yeah, this MTH one is a monster in comparison. It's yeah, solid foot long. Not to mention higher and wider. Should be noted that the McHugh brothers was a company involved in the history of New Hope and Ivyland Railroad, so you can often find New Hope items on their yard, and were instrumental in keeping the line going for a period of time until it could become the glorious passenger excursion railroad that it is today. Okay, here we have our New Hope Railroad / New Hope and Ivyland freight train of strictly boxcars now assembled on the tracks. I've managed to acquire, well, I guess pretty much damn near everything that's out there for New Hope. I guess with the exception of there's a McHugh car that's very similar to this one here that was put out. So hopefully one day I could find one of those, or if someone wants to sell one, my information's in the description of the video. But leading up the front, we have the New Hope and Ivyland 2198 GP30 engine from the excursion set. Our Lionel 1982/1983 McHugh Bros line boxcar. Crisp model trains boxcar here. And from the New Hope Railroad gift shop, this awesome looking boxcar. And also from New Hope Railroad gift shop, this Christmas car. And rounding out the back here, the previously seen MTH version of this same car in question from Lionel, which is to scale. And lastly, also to scale, the back here, we have these very awesome Atlas boxcars, which were exclusive from the public delivery track. So, there we have it. Let's go ahead and see it in action. All right, there we have it. The New Hope and Ivyland Railroad, McHugh Bros Line by Lionel from 1982. Hope you enjoyed checking it out, along with our other interesting New Hope and Ivyland Railroad rolling stock boxcars. If you haven't already, please take this opportunity to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and check out our Patreon page as well. Thank you. Take care. See you next time.